Okay, we need to talk. Because it's clear that bug types are trash. Quite honestly, before recently, Pokemon kind of just made bug types and just neglected them. Basically specifying that they are exactly what they are in real life. Tiny little creatures that you can just whack with your shoe and they're dead. As time went on, people liked the bug type. And the people that did like the bug type decided that it was a good idea for Nintendo to take care of them. So that happened. And I have zero problem with that. But it doesn't change the fact that today we are going to say some terrible things about bug types because it's still the worst type in all of Pokemon and probably still is. If not, it's probably between bug and normal, but I would still say bug. I still think some of the bugs they've released as of late are just really bad and have a lot of weaknesses. So let's roll with it. What is the best bug type? Even though we're talking about good Pokemon, we're talking about a bad type. However, there is one redeeming bug type in Gen 1, and his name is Pinsir. Pinsir is bug and fighting. And if he wasn't bug and fighting, 0% chance that he would even be on this list. It's redeeming. Scyther is decent too, but here's the thing. If you think about this, in the frame of view of Generation 1, bug types had no good moves. They had Fury Cutter, String Shot. Do they have anything else? X-Scissor, which was 70 power. And that's it. They didn't have anything else. But with Pinsir, you can have X-Scissor and fighting moves. That's where the difference comes through here. Pinsir is definitely the only option. But Gen 2, this is a horrible list. This is a horrible list, but you know what? There's Heracross, and he's also a fighting type. Actually, hold on a second. I don't think Pinsir's a fighting type. I think he's pure bug. But he learns a lot of fighting moves. I believe that's the case. If anybody commented before I said this, no problem. You can leave your comment anyway. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone should comment. But Heracross is actually probably the best bug type of all time. I'm going to have to look at the rest of this list before I make up my mind. But I think Heracross is the best bug type of all time. I mean, come on, man. He's a monster. I don't need to explain anything else. This is a bad generation of bugs. This is a bad generation of bugs. You have Butterfree copy, Beedrill copy, whatever this is that shouldn't exist. Yanma copy, kinda cool. Fossil, really bad. Air Mattress, get Signal Beam and Tail Glow. That's the only thing that we remember about this thing. And the thing is Volbeat is the answer. Volbeat is the answer because it's the only Pokemon in the game that's not named Manaphy that gets the ability Tail Glow. If you don't know what Tail Glow is, it is one of the few moves that boosts either attack or special attack, in this case special attack, by not 2 stages, 3 stages. 3 stages. You use it twice, your special attack is maxed out. Will Volbeat get one-shot by pretty much any Pokemon in the game? Yes. But if you're smart, if you give this thing a priority move and a focus sash, you Tail Glow once, you could sweep if you have the right moveset against the right team. That's the only redeeming quality about Volbeat. Gen 4. It's Vespiquen. I wish it wasn't Vespiquen. Vespiquen is one of the rare bug types in the game that were good in Generation 4 because the Generation 4 bugs were just absolutely terrible. They were terrible in almost every single way. But Vespiquen was okay. Just okay. Gen 5 is when they started to take care of bug types. And while Genesect is a legendary, and I said legendaries are going to have their own video, he's probably the best bug type in Gen 5. Instead, it's obviously Volcarona, guys. It's obviously Volcarona, one of the best Pokemon in the game. It's got fire and bug typing. You can give it Quiver Dance, and you can do so many amazing things with Volcarona. There's really no reason whatsoever why this thing would not, would absolutely demolish any bug type on this list previously. Maybe Heracross will rival it. Gen 6, we got a lot of Megas and a Vivillon. Yep, guys, that's our only option is a Vivillon. Unfortunately, Vivillon made the list, and it's not something I expected to happen until it did happen. Gen 7. I'm torn between Golisopod and Vikavolt. Golisopod is a monster, okay? He has First Impression. First Impression is one of the most broken moves in the game when it was first introduced. I mean, monstrous. But Vikavolt is the best regional bug they ever made. The regional bugs before were this, Liavani, Kricketune, Beautifly, Ledian, and Butterfree beforehand. And then you come out and you do an electric bug type that was so awesome. They did such an incredible job with this thing. But I'm still going to go with Golisopod. Listen, I don't see a world where Golisopod... Maya, can you stop? Get down. Get down. Thank you. Where Golisopod is not the single best bug type in Gen 7 because of First Impression. It's just too good. It's too good. Generation 8. It's Centiskorch. I was thinking about Orbeetle, but I think Centiskorch is just better. I think his ability is really good. I love his typing. Yes, you're quad weak to rock, but the fact that he has fire typing gives him so much more offensive capabilities than most bug types do. I love Centiskorch. I think he's an excellent Pokemon. Generation 9. I gotta tell y'all something about Spidops. When I saw this in the game, when I played through Pokemon Scarlet the first time, I thought to myself, this thing better evolve into something really cool. So I'm going to catch it. Because whenever they make an ugly Pokemon, Game Freak always makes it look cool. And I got this. And not only did I get this, it was terrible. It was terrible. It got one shot by everything. It did 0 damage. It was terrible. Now its counterpart Lokix, much better. Much better. But it still wasn't good. And then you have Mr. Dung Beetle himself, Rellor, who I thought was kind of funny, but not really all that good. And then he evolved into Rabsca, which unfortunately is the best option out of all these terrible options on this list. Because I'm not going to include gimmick forms here. So, congratulations, Rabsca. You're the only option I have. Take your psychic piece of poop and welcome to the list. But who's the best? It's Heracross. Listen, there is no way that it isn't Heracross. There's just no way. It had to be, so it was Heracross. That's going to do for the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video and want to see more, go down in the description below. There's a playlist full of these videos. Full of them. And we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow to talk about some rock types. So do me a favor and tune in tomorrow. I'll be happy to see you. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you're here. And you guys have an excellent day. Take care.